For the pattern, I'm chaining a number of stitches that is a multiple of 12 plus 8 stitches. I will chain 32. Well, we move on to working the first row. This pattern has a 4-row repeat. I work the first row from right to left, and it consists of many small, short sections. The second row goes from left to right and joins all the stitches, all the steps that were made in the first row. The third row is worked from right to left and also consists of small, short sections. And the fourth row again goes from left to right and joins all the steps. So, the first row. In the first and third rows, I won't be breaking it down into separate rows, as that's inconvenient. I'll explain it all as one whole piece, how to work this entire first row that goes from right to left. So, the first row, the first section. I make a turn and chain and insert the hook into the back loop of the second chain from the hook. I grab the working yarn and make a slip stitch. For this first section of the first row, I'm working a total of 8 slip stitches, all in the back loop only. Next, the following section. Chain 1 to turn. Turn your work. And the next section, I will work with yarn over slip stitches. I yarn over on the hook and insert the hook into the back loop of the second chain from the hook. I grab the working yarn and pull it through all the loops on the hook. In this section, I work 6 yarn over slip stitches into the back loop. The only difference between regular slip stitches and yarn over slip stitches is that with yarn over slip stitches, a puffy braid like this is formed on the reverse side. With regular slip stitches, a braid also forms, but it's not as puffy. If you want your pattern to be reversible and have these puffy braids on both sides, then follow my tutorial, but just make all the stitches yarn over slip stitches. In my case, the pattern is single-sided. Here's its wrong side. You see, there are no such puffy braids here, just regular slip stitches. And in my case, the pattern is single-sided, so I work one side with yarn over slip stitches and the other side with regular slip stitches. And this is the only difference between how the reversible pattern is worked and how the single-sided one is worked. The stitch counts are the same for both. The next section. Chain 1, turn, and now again 8 regular slip stitches. I start as always in the second chain from the hook in the back loop. I'm approaching the first step, and when I work a step, I make a join with the row below. So I insert the hook into the bar like this, and then into the row below. And I pull the working yarn through all the loops on the hook. This is number 7, and then 8. Chain 1, turn, and back the other way, another 6 yarn over slip stitches. I start, as always, in the second chain from the hook and work into the back loop. Another section is ready. Again, chain 1, turn again, and again 8 regular slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get to the step again. Insert the hook into the bar and into the row below. I make the join. That's 7. And into the next stitch, 8. Again, chain 1, turn, and again 6 yarn over slip stitches. As always, I start in the second chain from the hook. Chain 1 and turn, and next the pattern repeat will begin. The first section of the repeat, chain 1, turn, I've done that. I insert the hook again into the back loop, into the second chain from the hook, and I work 14 regular slip stitches. 5, 6, I make the join. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Chain 1, turn. Next, what we've already done will be repeated. That's 6 yarn over slip stitches and 8 regular ones. So, 6 yarn over slip stitches. I yarn over, insert the hook into the second chain from the hook, and work. Chain 1, turn, 8 regular slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I insert the hook into the bar, into the row below. Make the join. That's 7, and then 8. Chain 1. Turn. Again, 6 yarn over slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chain 1, turn, and again 8 regular slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I insert the hook into the bar, into the row below. That's 7 and 8. Chain 1, turn, and the last section in the repeat is another 6 yarn over slip stitches. Chain 1, turn, and with that, the pattern repeat is finished. Then we repeat it over and over. 14, 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, and so on. If I had a longer piece, I would continue working the repeat. But here I have the end of the row, so I'll show you how the end of the row is worked. It's a little different from the repeat. So, I've done my chain 1 and turn. Then I start working 14 regular slip stitches, just like in our sequence. Okay, after the 14 stitches, chain 1 and turn your work. I yarn over. Insert the hook into the second chain from the hook in the back loop and work 6 yarn over slip stitches, just like in the repeat for now. Chain 1, turn, but then a full repeat doesn't fit, so here I just work 6 regular slip stitches into the back loop. Chain 1, turn. Here I work only 4 yarn over slip stitches. Chain 1, turn. I work 4 regular slip stitches. Chain 1, turn. 2 yarn over slip stitches. Chain 1, turn. 2 regular slip stitches. And with that, my first row is ready. Next is the second row. The second row is worked in one single section and it joins all these steps. So, chain 1, turn. Here, all the stitches will be yarn over slip stitches. I yarn over, insert the hook into the second chain from the hook and into the back loop and work. Next is a step, and if there's a step, I make a join. Here, the join will be visible on the right side, so I do the following. I insert the hook into the 2 strands, like this. I yarn over and go into the row below. I grab the working yarn and pull the working yarn through all the loops on the hook. Another step, so I do the same thing again. I insert the hook into the 2 strands, yarn over, into the row below. Another step, I do the exact same join. I insert the hook into the 2 strands, yarn over, and pull through. I reach another step and work like this to the end of the row. The total number of yarn over slip stitches that I'll have is 32, which is exactly the number I chained for my foundation chain. The second row is ready. Chain 1, turn. Actually, the third row will be worked exactly like the first. It has the same sequence of stitches, the same pattern repeat. The only difference you'll see is here are the diamond shapes of the first row, and here are the diamond shapes of the third row, and they are positioned in a staggered pattern relative to the first row. So there's an offset of the pattern repeat in the third row. That's exactly what we're going to do now. I've done the chain 1 and turn. 2 regular slip stitches. Then chain 1, turn. Now 2 yarn over slip stitches. 1, 2, chain 1, turn. Now 4 regular slip stitches. 1, 2, then I insert the hook into the bar, like so, and into the row below. 3, 4, chain 1, turn. Here, 4 yarn over slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 1, turn. 6 regular slip stitches. I insert the hook again into the bar, into the row below. 5, 6. Chain 1, turn. 6 yarn over slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Chain 1 and turn. And look, next the pattern repeat begins. The repeat here is exactly the same as in the first row. 14 regular slip stitches, 6 yarn over slip stitches, 8 regular slip stitches, 6 yarn over slip stitches, 8 regular slip stitches, 6 yarn over slip stitches, and so on. We work to the end of the row. I won't show you how to work this repeat again. I will just write it on the screen for you, and we'll meet back here. I'll show you how to finish the third row. To finish the third row, it's much simpler here. There isn't room for another 14 slip stitches before the next repeat, and the next repeat itself doesn't fit either. There are just 8 stitches left, and I'll work them. I've done the chain 1 and turn. I insert the hook into the second chain from the hook and in the back loop, and I work. I make the join. I insert the hook into the bar, into the row below. That's 7 and 8. And with that, the third row is ready. And then the fourth row, it's analogous to the second. Chain 1 and turn. Here it's 32 yarn over slip stitches, worked as a single section. And when I get to a step, I just chain from the hook, and all even-numbered rows will be worked this way. The join here is exactly the same as in the second row. 32 visible on the right side. So for the join in the fourth row, I do a yarn over and insert the hook in the fourth row. I do it like this, and I work like this to the end of the row. I finish the fourth row, and look at the swatch that's forming. Next, you repeat from the first to the fourth row to your desired height. And here is my larger swatch. It's probably better to look at it like this. This way, it looks more like knitting. With this pattern, you can make a hat, a cowl, a scarf. You can make a throw or a blanket. Basically, whatever your heart desires. Even a sweater or a cardigan. Look at these diamonds. This is how they look. And the wrong side. I remind you that the pattern in my version is single-sided. Thank you in advance for your likes for watching my videos. If anything was unclear, ask questions in the comments. Also, check out the description below the video. There will be a link to playlists where I have many patterns like this. Thanks for your attention. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.